Good evening, everybody. Special shout out to Desi America for coming out today and covering this beautiful event. आज पहली दफ़ा नासा काउंटी रिपब्लिकन हेडक्वार्टर्स में हम साउथ एशियन अमेरिकन नाइट कर रहे हैं. It's a fundraiser and a networking event. अपने लोकल रिपब्लिकन कैंडिडेट्स को हम सपोर्ट करें. उनको पता है कि the South Asian community is with you.
इस वक्त हम रिपब्लिकन हेडक्वार्टर वेस्ट बरी में खड़े हैं और आज साउथ एशियन नाइट यहाँ अरेंज की गई है और आई एम वेरी प्राउड. आई लाइक टू थैंक यू चेयरमैन रिपब्लिकन पार्टी जो कायरो, जिन्होंने ये इतना अच्छा आज अरेंज किया है और साउथ एशियन कम्युनिटी को इनवाइट किया है.
Hi, my name is Jack Kaur. Today we're standing at the Republican headquarters in Nassau County for South Asian Community Night. It's a big night for our community considering it's the first time that the Republican committee, or any committee for that matter, has held a cultural night for us.
Hi, good evening. My name is Kate Murray. I am the Hempstead Town Clerk and formerly the Hempstead Town Supervisor. I'm here at the Republican headquarters in Westbury at the invite of Shariar Ali, who's a great young candidate for the Nassau County Republican Committee. He is going to be an absolute force in our county legislature or anywhere he wants to run. And I have to tell you, over the past 20 years, I have been the recipient of so much support from the South Asian community. I am very grateful. And tonight's event is another forging of friendship and bonds between the South Asian community and the Nassau County Republican Committee.
This is Congressman Anthony D'Esposito. Before serving in Congress, I had the honor of being an NYPD detective, amassing over 600 arrests and taking hundreds of illegal firearms off the street. It's the same thought process I bring to Congress. It's about protecting our communities, putting law-abiding citizens before criminals, and of course, repealing the Democrats' disastrous cashless bail.
During my election, we were able to collect 800 absentee applications, which I think is a very, very big feat, and it has to do with all of you and the support you gave me. So now I'm asking each and every one of you to surpass that 800 number. So when you leave tonight, please, there are absentee applications in the back, there are voter registration forms in the back. Each and every one of you, please take 20 absentee forms. And the district is much, much bigger now. It's not just Elmont, Valley Stream, and South Flora Park, but there are other areas. And if you want more information, and if you want to know whether or not Congressman Anthony D'Esposito is in your district, just ask us. I forgot to mention one sponsor. My apologies, Mr. Nadeem Bashir. If you could please stand, thank you.
First and foremost, I want to thank you all for being here. I think that one of the things that's very important is that when we say that we do agree on policy, we agree on what's important to our families and to our business and to our freedoms, that may all be true. But I think what's very important about the Republican Party here in Nassau County under the leadership of Chairman Cairo is that we never take those relationships for granted. You see, our friends on the other side of the aisle have for far too long just expected certain individuals to vote their way. They take it for granted. And with doing that, they lose sight of what's important to the communities that they serve. And that's one of the reasons as to why we have events like this.
This is a lady who does a great job. She lives in Levittown. She was our supervisor, went into private practice. I kind of begged her a couple years ago to run again for town clerk because I knew she would bring out a great turnout. And I know she doesn't expect it. I didn't even know for sure she was coming. Her name's Kate Murray. If you don't know her, you should know her.
Hello to most of you in this room. I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming tonight to specifically support Sherry R., who we were so proud of, ran such a great campaign, and you were all the underpinnings of his campaign. And for that, we are very, very grateful. As I've said to many of you, the values that we share as Republicans, South Asian community, they're very, very much in sync, in my humble opinion. And I just think we can really grow the bonds between the South Asian community and the Nassau County Republican Committee, because we're all working in the same direction. And I think that we can have a great relationship. We love Sherry R. We know that he has many victories in his future, and I can't wait to see them. I loved campaigning with him. And you know, the chairman is all about a big tent in our Republican Party here in Nassau County, and we certainly hope that you feel that. I'm sure you do from Chairman Cairo, and I've been the beneficiary of the South Asian community going back 20 years. And you've always been very, very supportive of me personally as well, and for that I'm very grateful. So I just wanted to welcome you. Thank you, Chairman, for letting me just say a couple words. Thank you for coming tonight, and we'll really look forward to strengthening those bonds going forward. Thanks again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jack Horn. I'm currently in college studying political science and economics. And as I delve deeper into my studies, it only becomes more apparent how pervasive politics are in our everyday lives. The candidates we elect hold the ability to change the course of our lives. Our education, our neighborhoods, our families, and our careers are all impacted by the political process. To not inform ourselves would be a disservice to not only ourselves, but the coming generations. Therefore, our personal involvement in the electoral process is integral going into this election season. To inform ourselves and to research the issues most important to us are part of our civil duty, one that we must follow through on. Being registered to vote and researching candidate policies are essential things we can do before even going to the ballot box.
So we have just a couple of people tonight I wanted you to meet. First is a man who works very hard. He grew up in a political family, unlike me. His father, unlike me, coming from a family that had very little interest in politics. His dad was an elected official and then became a judge, and he is a chip off the old block. He works as hard as anybody in politics. He has all the great attributes that his father had. He's now the supervisor in Oyster Bay. I know some of you may live in the Oyster Bay community, whether it's Hicksville or Brookville or throughout Woodbury, Syosset. So let's have a few words. Local issues. He's the guy in Oyster Bay. Supervisor Joe Saladin. Right?
Welcome to headquarters. These hallowed halls are something very special, someplace I've been coming since I'm a young boy and a young man at my father's side, and it always meant so much to be here. This is the home of the chairman, where from his office he gets calls from everyone, including President Trump, asking for advice, asking for help. So it happens here, and it's a very exciting place to be. We're also excited to get to know each and every one of you. You are very special, and you're very important to us. Took a long time and a lot of hard work to find your success in your business, in medical school, in all kinds of businesses, and you are the titans of industry, whether it's healthcare, pharmaceutical industry, whatever it might be, retail, that list goes on and on. You've worked very hard for that success.
I want to thank the sponsors for today's event. Without the sponsors, this wouldn't have been possible, so thank you. When I call your name, just please stand up, be acknowledged. Nicholas Adamo. Fiaz Ahmed. Jewel Pharmacy, Mr. Desi. Dr. Shabazz. Dr. Shazad. Mr. Jagjit Singh's son is here. Thank you. Mr. Jasbir Singh, thank you for always supporting us. Mr. Mohsin Shah. Shiraz from Shirazi Cafe, thank you. And we have Safi Medical Kidney Care. Thank you.